Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We talked the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you. The sun is shining on us. And it is Friday. Friday. It's Friday, April 19th. It's 420's Eve. Hello, Richard. Hello, Lupin Solitarius. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Coffee Break with Laura González. My name is still Laura González, and I welcome you to the Coffee Break. Today we will be doing some tarot cards for the weekend, and we will be doing some oracle cards as well, because why not? And as you all know, I do exactly what I want. So, on that vein, we are going to do one oracle card first. Why? Why not? So, we have the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. And yeah, it's 420, Richard. Stacy DeMarco, Queen of the Moon Oracle. Let's see what the oracles came through so hard on Wednesday that I'm like, okay, can I have some more? Can I have more? If you know that reference of can I have more? Can I have some more? Leave it on the comments. I'll give you a clue. It is a little girl, a little girl, a little girl. It's a little girl, the one that says, I want some more. Hi, Laura, it's Carlos. Oh, Carlos, it's so good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the coffee break, and thank you for being here. And it's funny because I just read a message that Marisol left on my page on Facebook, and then now you pop up here on the Insta. What ceremony, you may ask? The ceremony that happens every second Saturday of the month, the Tonantzin Mesli Moon Ceremony, led by yours truly, in which you can come for free to celebrate with us nature, the moon, etc. And Carlos was just there. All right, so Queen of the Moon Oracle, speaking of the moon, please let us see what needs to be seen today. We have will. And this is supposed to be a waxing gibbous will. Isn't it that this the moon in which we are right now? I think, are we waxing gibbous? I think we are. I think we are on wax. I don't know. Don't quote me. Hello, La Megan who won the free ticket for tomorrow's Mind, Body, Spirit event. So, La Megan, I hope to see you tomorrow. Waxing gibbous will. Decisions require action. You are in control of your own decisions and life, no one else's. Passion and will determine a great proportion of your success. You will persist. You possess free will, which means you should focus on yourself first and avoid placing your will over another's. This is beautiful and is still packing that punch from Wednesday. Remember, on Wednesday we were told like truth and perseverance and don't procrastinate and all that kind of stuff. And now we have will. So I'll read again. We still have the tarot reading for the weekend coming, so don't despair. Will. Decisions require action. You are in control of your own decisions and life, no one else's. Passion and will determine a great proportion of your success. You will persist. You possess free will, which means you should focus on yourself first and avoid placing your will over and others. I have the will to make the changes I need. That is the affirmation that is attached to the card. Claim it if you will. I have the will to make the changes I need. My dear friend Dr. Marina Castina just joined. You joined exactly at the time of me reading the affirmation. I have the will to make the changes I need. Now, I do not think that that was a coincidence. I think it all happens on divine time. And so, unlike any other time that we do the tarot first, today I decided to do the oracle card first. One oracle card first. And let's see what the tarot has for us. I'm using the Witch's Garden, Tarot of the Witch's Garden by Sasha Graham. And I love these cards because you can shuffle them real nicely. There's going to be 2 tarot unboxings coming probably this weekend. I have the B Tarot by Christopher Hughes, and I have the, what is the name? Mystic Palette Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. So 2 unboxing videos are coming up. Hi, Alexa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say for us for this weekend. And may the divine let us see what needs to be seen. May we find guidance and truth. Okay. I think we have 3 cards because 2 of them came together. All right, so as I pull them out, ooh, interesting. So we have the 2 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and Temperance. Quite interesting. So Temperance and the 2 of Swords are both cards of balance and equilibrium. And the 9 of Cups is a card of emotional intelligence. And this totally makes sense to me. Whereas we've been advised to not be too mental or too emotional, but to find the middle ground. And I know it's not easy. A lot of the times it's not easy. So the first one that we have is the 2 of Swords. And this is telling us you don't have to make a decision. It doesn't have to be this or that immediately. Seems to me that with the eyes blindfolded there, we don't have all of the information that we need for making a decision right now. We are not completely informed just yet. So I think we are being invited to sit on that decision for a little bit, to bide our time, and to wait it out a little bit. Then we have the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is a card of emotional balance, emotional stability, not making waves, not letting the tides rise, kind of like having a grip, having a hold of our emotions. I'm not saying controlling our emotions, but recognizing and understanding our emotions, because there is absolutely not one emotion that is bad or wrong. All the emotions that come to us for a reason. And they're here to teach us something, right? To give us information, to let us know where our attention ought to go at any given time. And in this case, the 9 of Cups, which is all the cups neatly set up behind us and us sitting there peacefully, is saying some sort of, I know myself and I know my emotions and I just let them exist. It's kind of like also being very aware of your relationships, right? So when the first card, the Two of Swords, is telling us we ought to make a decision, but we don't have all the information, the Nine of Cups is telling us, but it's okay because emotionally we're stable. So we don't have to make any hasty decisions. We don't have to run to have try to collect all the information. We can sit there for a minute. It's kind of like sitting with yourself and not overthinking and not underthinking, but just existing there with like the uncertainty. Oh, I know how hard that is, but I think it's doable. Hello, Glam Daddy. And then the last card that we have is the card of Temperance. And Temperance is a card of balance and equilibrium. It's a card of um, not too cold, not too hot, but temper, right? So not too emotional, but not too mental. Is trying to find that sweet spot in between them and holding it, keeping it, staying still. There's a lot of that coming up today, you know, kind of like we're gonna sit with our emotions, we're gonna stay still, we're gonna have this balance act of temperance, and if we move we might take that out of balance. And again, no decision needs to happen so immediately, right? So we don't have all the information, but we're still going to remain calm because we trust ourselves, because we have our own back, and because we trust that we have brought around us the right kind of people, right? We have been very diligent on choosing our relationships. And also, we are seeking that balance and equilibrium in ourselves. So there's no need to making hasty decisions or to disrupt the peace that we have at this moment. So even if the moon card is telling us to go get um, that we have our own will working towards our greater good, we still, I mean, it's an act of will to not do anything. Like to find silence, to be reflective, it's an act of will. And if you're a chatterbox like me, to be silent, it's an act of will. It's an act of determination. It's an act of, even some people will say discipline. And why not? I don't know. I don't know what we're being called to do this weekend, but I think it's very clear that part of it is do nothing. And kind of like to do nothing emotionally, you know, because on Wednesday the oracles were telling us do the thing, don't procrastinate, blah blah. And today we are being told to stay still emotionally. Emotionally. Megan says, oof, that's been the energy currently. So the message of waiting willpower was needed. Thank you. And sometimes we relate willpower with action. And it doesn't have to be action all the time. Because again, sitting still, being quiet, waiting out things, keeping the balancing act of not overthinking, not overfeeling, but recognizing both forces and recognizing that they're constantly on a teeter tatter, right? Mine is to surrender and release control, say Alexa. I think so. Alexa Rose. Can I call you Alexa only? Or it has to be Alexa Rose? Let me know. Anyway, there is something to be said with Wednesday messages that they were saying don't procrastinate, do the thing, you have the wisdom, you have the wit, you can do it. And then today we're told basically, but do it without emotion. Don't allow your emotions to get on the way of doing the thing. And don't allow intrusive thoughts. That two of swords to me represents not necessarily overthinking, but the thing that we do when we don't know the answer, I guess, is overthinking. Um, we don't know the answer, and then we start creating scenarios, or we start getting anxious. And I don't know if that's necessarily overthinking. And see, now I'm overthinking it. Hello, Leilani. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are on time for the last Oracle, Leilani, and I invite you to go watch the recording because we have some very interesting reading today, um, combined with what we have on Wednesday. It's quite interesting. So let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's going to happen next week. So tomorrow we're going to be at the Mind Body Spirit event that La Megan won the free ticket. Congratulations, La Megan. I'll see you tomorrow. I will be doing tarot sample readings and or Aztec Oracle readings. So you have to choose what you want. And that's going to happen tomorrow at the Freedom Lee Apothecary space. I think it's inside Bubbly Dynamics. That's what she said. And then next weekend, we're busy. We're busy next weekend. On the 26th, we're going to be at Mindful Baking Cafe from 2 to 5. On the 27th, we're going to be doing the meditation, Finding the Goddess Within meditation workshop at PACH. This Saturday, this month, is going to be from 2 to 4. Oh, I forgot. Please look on the link tree so you can see the exact time. And then on Sunday, we have the online Goddess Circle. The online Goddess Circle that has evolved. They used to be, my English, they used to be online women circles, but now they're Goddess Circles. Because online, we have people other than women wanting to sign up. And so I think the divine is telling us to open it, to make it co-ed, right? So there are Goddess Circles. And in person, when we have the women's circles, they're going to be women's circles. So women's circles in person, Goddess Circles online. And that little girl, that little girl. So this little girl lives on my wall, but she fell. And I just put her there. And I didn't know she was going to be photobombing the video. So here you can see it on Insta. And here you can see her on Facebook and YouTube. The little Mexican doll. Anyway, let's see what the Gospel of Aradia Oracle has for us for the weekend. And remember to sign up. Linktree Magia Cerati LINKTR.ee/MAGIACERATI. I have learned how to spell. The first couple of times I couldn't spell it. Remember, Richard? I was like, what? But now it's getting there. And by the way, since I mentioned you, Richard, I got reminded. The Colonizing the Goddess class for next month is going to be Mayagüel, the agave goddess, or the maguey goddess, the maguey plant goddess. Agave, they call it in English. Okay, goddess, Gospel of Aradia. What do you have for us today, Gospel of Aradia? Vows. Vows. So, what are the vows? What are we saying yes to? STUV. Is it this one? Is it union or vows? No, it's vows. It's interesting because it's a very similar image, the being two hands. But this one is vows, like in a marriage, right? So, keep a promise you have made, unless there will be dire consequences for doing so. Vows are made under divine watch, so do not make them lightly. Consider your motivations carefully before setting any strong intentions. Actions speak louder than words. I'm sure you saw my subtle, right? Keep a promise you have made, unless there will be dire consequences for doing so. Vows are made under divine watch, so do not make them lightly. Consider your motivations carefully before setting any strong intentions. Actions speak louder than words. And here comes the little spell. Prick my finger, burn the bay. I vow to thee. Banish the eye, curve the horn. Love, truth, and loyalty. I speak my word within this mound. I make my vow upon this ground. You like it? Join me on the second time reading it so you can claim it as well for yourself. That's why I love this oracle so much, because it has this little spell rhymes. Now you don't have to do it if you don't feel comfy, but if you do, let's do it together. Prick my finger, burn the veil. I vow to thee. Banish the eye, curve the horn. Love, truth, and loyalty. I speak my word within this mound. I make my vow upon this ground. So be it. So it is. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your immense support all the time. Leilani, Richard, Alexa, La Megan, Marina, and Carlos, and everyone who joined today. Thank you so much for doing so. Alexa says, I got chills. Me too. I really like that one. The Gospel of Aradia. Oof. La Megan says, see you tomorrow. Yes, see you tomorrow, my love. And if you still want to buy tickets, I think there are a few left. So go to my links, whether in thank you, Richard. Thank you, Alexa. Richard saying have a great weekend. And Alexa saying enjoy the event. We will miss you, Alexa. You know, hopefully one day you can come and visit and we can do stuff together. Um, please let me remind you once again, share this video if you think it will serve somebody. Help me share the word about my um, place where I concentrate all of my links for work. That's why it's called Linktree. And cool. Alexa says I'll be back. Chicago is home. Well, then we will have to hug in person. So when you come back, hit me up so we can meet. And please share my work. Sign up for my classes. Come to the goddess circles if you're online. Come to the women's circles if you're in person. And Carlos says, can I send you a message on Instagram? Yes, you can send me a message on Instagram. It might take me a minute to reply, but you can send a message. Or you can text me on my phone. I think you got my phone, Carlos. Either way, it'll take me a minute to answer. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being around. I'll see you tomorrow for those who are going to the Mind Body Spirit. If not, I'll see you Friday at the Mindful Baking Cafe, or Saturday at the meditation workshop at PACH in Pilsen, or Sunday at the online Goddess Circle. That's all next weekend. This weekend, we're doing the Mind Body Spirit tomorrow. And for those who keep 420, Please be safe. Please be safe. Have fun. Do your thing. Please be safe. Thank you all for watching. Until we meet again, you are loved. Bye-bye. Bye, Facebook and YouTube.